The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Albert Einstein. Intuition is one of the most powerful natural capabilities and abilities that we all have, and yet so often it is underdeveloped, it's unevolved, and we rely so much on the construction and what is in the lines of society in terms of logic, in terms of rational decisions, when we know that the most powerful experiences are beyond logic, are beyond the rational, beyond the reasonable. For example, love. Love cannot be explained with logic, with being rational or reasonable, because it is one of the greatest feelings and experiences that you can have, and we live in a world that is unknown, that cannot be defined by logic, that is not rational, and yet within society, we have this idea that decisions that are for us, that are made in our best interest, should be made solely on the basis of logic, on being rational, using the rational mind that is so valued and pushed, and yet being consumed in all of this, the intuitive mind gets left behind, and so it doesn't get developed. And so when it comes down to making these decisions that call for intuition, that call for looking within and exploring and figuring out what is the best decision that is to be made for you. And so often we cannot trust our intuition because it has not been made practical. We have not made enough decisions based off of intuition in order to trust it when we need it most. And intuition is directly connected to spirit, it's connected to the universe, it's connected to nature, because it is within presence and it is within the very moment. It is instinctive, but is instinctive to the core without being impulsive. And intuition is where some of the greatest decisions can be made. I made the decision to drop out of college, and that was largely based off of intuition, and that was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. And if I did not have that self-awareness and the conscious ability to not only make previous decisions based off of intuition, but to start an inner dialogue with myself and to explore who I really am, to be the inner engineer, as the Sadhguru would say, and then I wouldn't have been able to make that decision. And I would have made that decision based off of the rational mind and based off of being logical. And in doing that, when you are rational and when you use logic, you look at what's already been done. You look at the material that's out there, and you look within society. And so that decision can't possibly be made off of what you truly believe, because it is completely embedded within the structure of our world. And structure meaning that it's been created. It is not natural like intuition is. And that is why I think it is of paramount importance to develop intuition and to evolve it and to make decisions with your intuition. And this ultimately starts with being a self-aware individual, to individuating yourself. And you cannot manifest your unique potentials if you are not making decisions that are based off of intuition.